My name is Nicole McDonald, and I am part owner of Tony's Tavern with my mother, Tanya. As soon as I turned 21, I was behind that bar learning the ropes. And honestly, I didn't think I'd still be here. I had other plans for my life. But once I became a part of this family and started appreciating the history and what my grandfather started here and what it means to provide that kind of place for people, it's, I'm a lifer now, I'm in it. Well, we've been forcibly shut down for 5 months of 2020, which is like unbelievable, half a year. 11 amazing kick-ass women work here, and they are like our family. We care about them. They've worked here for a long time. We accidentally kind of became an all-women owned business. We have not been able to keep our employees employed. We just can't afford it, and we're just not that busy doing takeout this time around. We had one of our employees work for us. She's a single woman with a single income. She bought a house within the last 2 years. She has a mortgage to pay. So even though we really couldn't afford to pay her, we had her working here during this recent shutdown. But we can't employ her anymore. I had to tell her this week that we're gonna have to be doing it on our own. We've been able to do takeout, but takeout is nowhere near the income we have from, we have food and drink and pull tabs, the whole experience of being here and enjoying yourself and spending your money. I mean, my grandpa didn't have much. He was fresh out of the military. Him and my grandma had this vision to open this bar. My mom took over when my grandpa passed away in 1994, and I pretty much grew up in this bar. I watched my mom all of a sudden be handed this business and have to make decisions. And her being strong and following the rules and doing things the right way and being a good, honest person, I learned so much from my mom watching her run this business.
A lot of people may think that it is easy to open up a bar and run a business, but it's not. It takes strength and determination and never giving up. I literally have grown up here. I was born and we had an apartment in the back. I've seen my dad go through hell to keep this place up and running. When he had nothing left, he slept on the back floor. To save money, he asked his vendors to please let him pay as he got money ahead. Things have not always been easy here. And I can't imagine giving up the fight, because he never did.
Yeah, sometimes people think that if you're part of a family-owned business, that it comes easy and things are handed to you, and that's not the case. I've been a single mom since 1998. When you're 21 and all of a sudden have this baby, it's a scary thing, and I started working here when I was 21. I worked here because it worked with my schedule. I could work nights when she was sleeping, but I was just a bartender here. I got paid the same as everybody else. I raised my daughter on tips. If I didn't make enough in tips, I couldn't buy groceries. Like it's not something that's been handed to me. It's not something that's always been easy. It's something that my grandpa worked hard for. My mom worked hard to continue his vision of what this place should be. And then the older I got, the more I could appreciate that, the more I could see what this place meant to people.
I have grown up in this place, essentially. I remember I used to go to elementary school right across the street, and I remember coming over here, like as soon as I'm done with school, and standing right at the edge of the back, so I wasn't technically in here, but yelling at my mom to make me chicken strips and how much longer until you're off so we can go home. When I turned 21 and I started working here, it was people that would say, I remember you when you were this big, you know? And one day when I was working here, a lady came in and she told me that she won my baby board when I was born, that was like what day I was gonna be born, and all of that. And I don't remember her name, but I remember she drinks a vodka cran. It's a family, and you know their life story and they know yours, and it's nice to have that second family, not only with my coworkers, but also with our customers.
I can't face the reality that this could be the end of that. And so many other businesses are faced with that. It's heartbreaking. Honestly, it's just heartbreaking. There's just not going to be anything left of small businesses if these unconstitutional changes keep happening. The whole buy local, eat local, shop local, it's going to be a thing of the past. There's not going to be anything left of us. You know, this isn't about politics. This isn't about who you voted for. You got to look at the big picture. All businesses are essential to someone. I think the future is not good for us right now. I think that it's a very scary time. We're faced with closures that never in a million years did I think that a government would shut us down. I feel really defeated. My business and businesses similar to mine are not allowed to be open. The government aid is not enough. The grants are not enough, and they're not happening. You know, you apply for a grant and you may or may not get it. You know, we have been a successful business for so long. We pay our taxes, we follow the rules, we do everything right. We have done everything by the books correct. And we're shut down. What makes you think, like, what did I do wrong? How do we deserve this? It's become a reality. You know, this month I'm worried about making my mortgage payment. I'm worried about making that car payment. I'm worried about my mom's future to be able to retire. I'm worried about my future. I have invested almost my whole life into this place. To just have it be taken. How can you shut us down and just leave us out to, we're just hung to dry. There was no plan put into place, this recent shutdown. There was no plan. You're shut down. That was it. What do you do with that? What can you do with that?